Hey guys, Sherry here, coming to you for the Sunday vlog for the Back to Basics Weight Loss Surgery channel. And today my friend Kim kind of was the inspiration behind my subject. And some other people, a lot of us with lap bands are having trouble this year with reflux. And so I saw some questions floating around out there, and you know, being a nursing student, of course, I'm familiar with this stuff, and so I wanted to give some information about, you know, over-the-counter things versus prescription things, how you might be able to save yourself a little money, just some random things about antacids and things called proton pump inhibitors, which are the prescription meds. So, here we go. Okay, so there are quite a few different kind of options out there for people that are having reflux or heartburn. Most often it occurs whenever people get a fill and, you know, we have swelling from that fill. From what I understand, other surgeries also can get heartburn. I've seen some VSG people mention it. I'm not sure about gastric bypass if that plays a part with them, but the important thing I want to point out is that you don't want to just treat your symptoms and make them go away, because you could have an underlying problem that's going to cause you more issues down the road. You want to treat the actual issue, not just the symptoms. And with the availability of over-the-counter meds that we can just walk into any drugstore and buy, it's real easy to cover up the symptoms and think you feel better, but you really didn't take care of the problem. So the one that was asked about was Prilosec, and there's actually two kinds of Prilosec. The first one is Prilosec OTC, which means over the counter. Just that. You don't need a prescription. You can go to the store and can pick it up. The thing that some people, if they don't read the packaging, won't understand is you can only take that. It's only intended for a 14-day cycle. Then you have to wait 4 months before you can take it again. So if you have recurring reflux and heartburn, you're not going to want to take that over-the-counter product. It's only going to help you for 14 days. And if you take it all the time, then you're going against what it's indicated for, and it could cause you further harm. Now, don't get that confused with the Prilosec that is not OTC that your doctor prescribes. That is for long-term use. Let's see. The other thing is, too, there's a generic name for what is in Prilosec, and it's called omeprazole. And a lot of insurance companies will cover that. So instead of spending your own money out of pocket on something at the drugstore, see if your insurance company will cover omeprazole with a doctor's prescription. And most places it's like a $3 or $4 copay. So save your money. I'm going to show you a picture of what these look like, the packaging. Okay, the other thing you need to know about the Prilosec or the omeprazole is it's not for immediate relief. So if you already have the heartburn and the reflux, it is not going to take it away as soon as you take it, like an antacid would. For immediate relief, you need antacid. Examples of those antacids would be like milk of magnesia, Alka-Seltzer, Maalox, Mylanta, Rolaids, Tums, that's to name a few. Those you can also pick up at a drugstore. That's for immediate relief when you're having the symptoms right away. Things like Prilosec are to prevent you from having it. So, big difference there. Prilosec, again, is called a proton pump inhibitor, and it does what it says. It prevents reflux and heartburn by decreasing the amount of acid that's produced in your stomach. So the acid isn't there to come up and to burn. So, two different products. Now, the other thing I want to talk about, if some of you have ever heard of people vomiting and it looks like coffee grounds, that is a huge concern. If you have that, do not take an antacid, do not take Prilosec, call your doc, go to the ER. And even though it's gross, you need to know what it looks like, because it's very important that you get medical attention as soon as you see something like this. So I'm going to show you a gross picture. Okay, so if you see anything like that coming up that looks like coffee grounds, you need to get to the doc ASAP. And we've had some people around here with that situation in our weight loss community, so be aware of it. The other thing about the Prilosec and those type of products, the over-the-counter ones, it's important to know, do not crush or chew them. I know some of us have problems with pills if our stomas are too small or our lap band's too tight. And they're extended release tablets, meaning they're supposed to last over a 24-hour period, and if you chew or crush them, then they're going to go right through your system and not do what they're supposed to do. So if you can't take a pill or a tablet or a capsule, then you need to get the powder form, which is available, but again, it's by prescription. Even if you're going to take the over-the-counter products and see if they work for you, I recommend you talk to your doctor about it, because there are many other meds that affect the Prilosec, or that the Prilosec can affect if you're taking other meds. And you don't know that if you're buying it over-the-counter and not telling your doc that you're taking it. They need to cross-reference all your meds, the ones that are prescription and the ones that aren't. If you want more information, go to a reputable website like WebMD, or there's one called RX List. I use that a lot for my nursing. And if you're having immediate symptoms, take an antacid. It just breaks down the hydrochloric acid that's already in your stomach, and it only takes it takes less than an hour to work, but it lasts for 3 to 4 hours, so it relieves the symptoms you're already having. And again, that's going to be like your Rolaids, your Tums, that kind of thing. So, and sometimes you can find coupons online too. I think it was the Tums website has a $1 coupon. But anyway, make sure you're telling your doc about these things. Ask about the indications. Remember the difference between the two. One works by preventing it, and it's meant for long term. One works immediately to take care of the acid that's already there. So, also keep watching your hydration and your energy level, because if your band is so tight that you're getting dehydrated, or you're eating slider foods because everything's too tight and you can't handle the pressure and the heartburn, then you need to be getting a slight unfill, and Pam did a really good video on that. If I can find it, I will attach it to this video. A little bit of good news, I just want to tag on to here while I'm at it. Jake got to come home today from the hospital, our friend Jake, for those of you that have been following that, with his heart transplant, so it's a great day for his family, and we are just so excited. And keep fighting the good fight. We can do this. These are hurdles. Everybody has hurdles, but the heartburn and the reflux, it's just something we need to deal with the cause, the root cause of it. Don't just deal with the symptoms. Hope this was a little bit helpful, guys. I don't have a lot of time to be fun today. Oh, I know. I wanted to mention one other thing. In the weight loss community this week, there was a little bit of drama over a video entitled How to Make Your Videos Suck Less. I just wanted to say a few words about that. First of all, yes, I use notes. That's because some of us are ADD and our brains run a million miles an hour in different directions. And so if I don't have a list to keep me on task, yeah, my videos would be way worse than they are. But most importantly, I want to tell you that if you think everyone should do things exactly like you do, and everyone's videos should be exactly like yours are, perhaps you need to travel a little bit and get an open mind and realize not everybody's like you, and perhaps you're part of the wrong community, because here we celebrate and learn from one another's diversity. So, that's all I have to say about that. Alright guys, love y'all. Bye. P.S. Just wanted to apologize for the mess behind me, guys. We're under a little bit of home construction, and I'm taking this from the entryway to my back porch, so I got some junk piled up here beside me, and my ugly metal cabinets on the back porch are within view, so I apologize for that. But I hope you all have a great week. Bye!